Hey folks, it's been another day of sunshine and very warm temperatures across the valley. Look at the western half of the valley now. 102 in Edinburg, 103 in McAllen, and Rio Grande City at 107 at this hour. Eastern part of the valley not quite as hot, 96 to 98 up and down the I-69 corridor. Port Isabel's 92 and the island checks in at 85 right now after reaching 91 a little while ago. Add in the humidity and here's what it feels like. Everybody's 104 and up, or Edinburg at 103. It feels hot out there, and it is hot out there. Low temperatures tonight, upper 70s, low 80s. That's about it. And then tomorrow, back up close to 100, especially in the western part of the valley. Eastern half, probably just a little bit below the 100-degree mark. But the bottom line is tomorrow is another hot day across the region. In fact, the next 3 days stay average or above. The normal's 97. We're going to be in that vicinity as we head through the rest of the week, and the records of 105, 102, and 103 shouldn't be in jeopardy. Now, satellite today shows not much happening at all. A very quiet day. The atmosphere has really dried out. Got a couple of showers yesterday, but just nothing out there today to trigger anything. So the rest of the night we stay mainly clear. A little more moisture sneaks in during the daytime tomorrow, and the models all indicate there could be an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Nothing big, nothing widespread. Most areas stay rain-free, but don't be surprised if there's just a little rain in a couple of spots. Wednesday, I think we're mainly dry again. I don't see a whole lot of activity on Wednesday or Thursday because the atmosphere is really trying to dry out again. So we've got kind of a one-shot deal tomorrow. We're going, rather than dry, we're going mainly dry, so about a 10% probability of something, and then we're pretty much dry for Wednesday and Thursday. Rest of South Texas, San Antonio's at 99 right now. Laredo's 105, Del Rio 104. Let's look at North Texas. Dallas, remember last week when they were running 105 to 110, only 88 degrees there this afternoon, and you can see why. Look at all the clouds that move through that region. There's actually a front on the weather map, and that front's going to push southward. For this time of year, this is a pretty strong front, and that's a pretty significant progression into South Texas by tomorrow afternoon. But don't get too excited because it gets close, it stalls, and eventually moves back to the north as a warm front. But as long as it's in the neighborhood, it'll generate a few clouds and keep temperatures down just a little bit. Eventually it does push back to the north and the rest of the state warms up again, just like we are, and temperatures will bounce back up to be quite warm once again. The tropics, boy, nothing still. National Hurricane Center says no new tropical cyclones expected during the next 5 days, so still very quiet from the U.S. all the way over to Africa. So for tonight, 78, mainly clear, warm and muggy. Southeast winds about 10 to 15. And tomorrow back up to 98 degrees, mainly dry because there is about a 5 to 10% chance of an isolated shower. Winds out of the south-southeast at about 10 to 15. 98, couple of 97s, we hold right there. By the weekend, we're throwing in the isolated shower again, the spotty thunderstorms as the atmosphere moistens up once again by Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We're still only looking at maybe 10 to 20%, something like that, but at least a shot, a little rain by the weekend and into the early part of next week. But between now and then, we're mainly dry, we're mostly sunny. Temperatures every day upper 90s, some places touching 100. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast. Now we're going to talk about Fives Fans for Friends. I want to remind you that this is the time that you can help out. You know, it's those folks who don't have a way to stay cool on days like this, and you can help by stopping by H-E-B and picking up a Lasco 20-inch box fan. They're $16.97. You buy it, pay for it, and put it in the box in the front of the store. And it's right up front, right outside, right by the checkout. You can't miss it. And Salvation Army will come by and make sure those fans get to the folks who need them. Tomorrow is the last day. If you've been waiting, wait no longer. Go today, go tomorrow, because after tomorrow, this drive ends. Fives, Fans for Friends. Help out your neighbors.